say, "O sweet-tongued singer, it is my own cock. Wilt thou not?" said the cock to the fox. Then the fox opened his mouth to say as the cock did, and he dropped the cock, and he sprung up on the top of a house, and shut one eye and gave a loud crow. But it was through that very fox that Master Wolf lost his tail. Have you never heard about that? One day the wolf and the fox were out together, and they stole a dish of crowdy. Now in those days the wolf was the biggest beast of the two, and he had a long tail like a greyhound and great teeth. The fox was afraid of him, and did not dare to say a word when the wolf ate the most of the crowdy, and left only a little at the bottom of the dish for him, but he determined to punish him for it. So the next night when they were out together, the fox pointed to the image of the moon in a pool left in the eyes, and said, "I smell a very nice cheese, and there it is, too." "And how will you get it?" said the wolf. "Well, stop you here till I see if the farmer is asleep, and if you keep your tail on it, nobody will see you or know that it is there. Keep it steady, I may be sometime coming back." So the wolf lay down and laid his tail on the moonshine in the eyes, and kept it for an hour till it was fast. Then the fox, who had been watching, ran into the farmer and said, "The wolf is there, he will eat up the children." The wolf, then the farmer and his wife came out with sticks to kill the wolf, but the wolf ran off leaving his tail behind him, and that's why the wolf is stumpy-tailed to this day, though the fox has a long brush. One day shortly after this, Master Rory chanced to see a fine cock and fat hen, off which he wished to dine, but at his approach they both jumped up into a tree. He did not lose heart, but soon began to make talk with them, inviting them at last to go a little way with him. There was no danger, he said, nor fear of his hurting them, for there was peace between men and beasts, and among all animals. At last, after much parleying, the cock said to the hen, "My dear, do you not see a couple of hounds coming across the field?" "Yes," said the hen, "they will soon be here." "If that is the case, it is time I should be off," said the sly fox, "for I am afraid these stupid hounds may not have heard of the peace." And with that he took to his heels and never drew breath till he reached his den. Now Master Rory had not finished with his friend the wolf, so he went round to see him when your stump got better. "It is lucky you are," he said to the wolf. "How much better you will be able to run now you haven't got all that to carry behind you." "Away from me, traitor," said the wolf. But Master Rory said, "Is it a traitor I am, when all I have come to see you for is to tell you about a keg of butter I have found?" After much grumbling the wolf agreed to go with Master Rory. So the Russet Dog and the Wild Dog, the fox and the wolf, were going together, and they went round about the seashore, and they found the keg of butter, and they buried it. On the morrow the fox went out, and when he returned in he said that a man had come to ask him to a baptism. He arrayed himself in excellent attire, and he went away, and where should he go but to the butter keg? And when he came home the wolf asked him what the child's name was, and he said it was Head Off. On the morrow he said that a man had sent to ask him to a baptism, and he reached the keg and he took out about half. The wolf asked when he came home what the child's name was. "Well," said he, "it is a queer name that I myself would not give to my child, if I had him. It is half and half." On the morrow he said that there was a man there came to ask him to a baptism again. Off he went and he reached the keg, and he ate it all up. When he came home the wolf asked him what the child's name was, and he said it was all gone. On the morrow he said to the wolf that they ought to bring the keg home. They went, and when they reached the keg there was not a shadow of the butter in it.